Hi, I'm Ashley, and I love the 49ers.
And I'm Nicole, and I love the Chargers.
And we are touchdowns. Oh my God! I messed it up.
That's okay.
We're not experts, guys.
But we're passionate.
This is what happens when we don't go live for a couple.
You scared me. I'm like, what is happening? Well, what are you drinking tonight, Ash?
Agua.
Same. Cheers.
Cheers. I'm not drinking right now, so you guys are going to get a lot of water from me. Maybe one day I'll spice it up with like a LaCroix or something.
Diet Coke. Bring some caffeine action.
Not this late. Not when I have to be up at like 4:30.
Yeah, that's not fun.
My drink when everyone's drinking at bars right now is ginger ale.
Oh.
Ginger ale with a lime, because then people think I'm drinking something and they just leave me alone.
I don't know what it is with people, and when you're not drinking, it's like they can't handle it. It's like, why aren't you drinking? Why aren't you drinking? So for me, it was always soda water with lime.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, you're having a vodka soda. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and you're going to drive home? Yeah.
You're looking a little spicy.
You know why?
Spicy tonight.
Because the 49ers freaking blew the Cardinals out of the water, and I felt like a red lip just felt very appropriate for that win last night.
The minute I logged on and saw you, I was like, oh, that's for the 49ers win right there. Those are some red lips for you, Jimmy G.
Oh, Jimmy G.
Oh my goodness. All right. So week 11 came and went.
I feel like week 11 was kind of boring. I think there was like a couple highlights throughout the week, but I was with you this weekend, and Sunday morning football was like really boring.
It was really boring. I was kind of going back and just like looking at the recaps of all the games, and there was nothing that was super impressive. I mean, the one thing that was mind blowing was the Cowboys Vikings game.
Yeah. 40-3. And I think I left during that game. I left like halfway through that game because I had to drive home.
Yeah. And they ended up turning the game off because it was the one that was aired. So they actually switched it to the Steelers game because it was so bad.
What about, it was the Jets and the Patriots?
Yep. 3-3 the entire game until the very end. And I think they got a defensive. Did they get an interception?
Something happened where they were saying like some kind of penalty should have been called or something. I don't know. I feel like I was watching the Rams game and that was on.
Yeah. Well, the Pats ended up winning. So
yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah. And there's a lot of talk about Zach Wilson right now.
Yeah.
There's even been talk about, would Robert Saleh want to take Jimmy G over there next year?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be so hard now to like even think about not having Jimmy G with how good he's playing.
They can't afford him.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have to pay Bosa. Like there's people they have to pay, and so many players have such big contracts already. They wouldn't be able to pay him.
Dude, Nick Bosa is actually really funny. I have never paid attention to him at all, but they had like a mic'd up with Nick Bosa, and he was cracking me up. He is really funny.
I should watch that. I feel like I always watch the Kittle ones.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, those are the best.
Yeah. So.
All right. We got a couple people in the house. What is up, Bird Gang?
Hi.
Hey, Jadus.
Hi. Thanks for joining us.
Eagles over here. And Dean. Oof.
Dean.
Your boys pulled through.
That was an interesting game.
It's a very interesting game. We got blessed that punt return wasn't called back. That's what it was.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a game, though.
I think they just didn't want to go into overtime, dude. So they were like, just let it go.
At overtime, 3-3, it's like, God, somebody do something here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it as always. So thank you everyone for joining. Yeah, we're here to talk about week 11. We want to get your guys' input. What games, were great for you, which games were busts. We'll talk a little bit about fantasy, obviously highlighting the 49ers and the Chargers. And then, we'll talk some Thanksgiving stuff. So, you want to go through your game first? You want to
Well,
go with the
we
good?
can go for yours first because that was on Sunday night.
Wah, wah.
You know what, though? It was a good game.
You know,
The Chiefs blew us out of the water.
it's always a good game with KC. I swear, and I didn't look this up, but I swear the last 3 or 4 games, we've lost by 3 every single time. And we had a lead at some point in every one of those games, you know? So this was the first game that we had Keenan Allen back, that we had Mike Williams back. Unfortunately, Mike Williams, I think he had 1 play and then he aggravated his ankle. And so he was out. So not sure how long he's going to be out again, but Keenan came back. Keenan looked good, but a couple highlights this game. The first thing I want to say is if we played every game like we played that game, we would be an elite team.
Yeah, you guys looked good.
We looked good. Our defense was great. I mean, Travis Kelce had the game of his life, of course. Yeah. And, not even Derwin James could stop him. I mean, that guy's a beast of a man. So, but I did want to highlight Joshua Palmer. So Joshua Palmer had his debut game. I mean, he had 8 receptions for 106 yards and 2 touchdowns, and they were both the long bomb touchdowns. Justin Herbert just threw it. I think one was like 46. I don't remember what the last one was. Allen had 5 receptions for 94 yards, including that 46-yard catch. And Eckler had 100 yards, 83 rushing, and 17 receiving, and 1 touchdown. So the boys came together. There was, a lot of people involved. But Mahomes, man, Mahomes.
I know. You love to hate him, right?
You have a minute and 46 seconds left in the game.
Don't give the ball to Mahomes. You know what? I know that you guys got a touchdown at that point, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So
Justin should have ran that time down. And I thought that I'm like, he's passing it right now. He's passing it. There's so much time on the clock. Like, why are we not?
Yeah.
I know it's hard because I know that he was open, so you want to throw it, but at the same time, you don't give the ball with time like that to Mahomes or Brady or Rodgers because they're going to get it down the field.
Yeah. He does every time. I think this was like the 6th game or something that he had that winning touchdown at the end of the game with like less than 2 minutes to play. So a minute and 46 seconds left. Chargers are leading 27-23. Mahomes directed a 6-play, 75-yard touchdown to Kelce. And then we had 30 seconds left to come back and win that game. And we threw an interception. And that was it. And that was it. And we dropped 5-5. Kelce went up 8-2.
What were your predictions for that one? Oh, you predicted you would win.
I thought we would win one of the KC games.
And we lost both of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at 5-5, still not a bad record. And we still have a lot of games left.
We have a 30% chance of making it to the playoffs. I mean,
30%, not 0.
Not 0. I'm not counting us out. I don't think that it's over by any means, but it just put us in a tough spot.
Yeah. I know. Who do you play next week?
Cardinals.
Oh. I think you'd be fine.
How about the Chiefs versus Chargers? Yeah, it was such a great game. Justin Herbert had a really good game. I loved having the team back. There was a lot of communication. You could see the hype on the field. You could just see the excitement with having those boys back out there. So we're heading to Arizona this weekend to see the game.
Yeah. And for the Cardinals and the 49ers, this is a short week for them with international travel and everything. Yeah. So that could be.
Well, Murray will be back, I think.
I don't think Murray's.
What? I mean, you'll talk about it, but what happened, dude? They just got destroyed.
This is the fucking Cardinals every year. Every year they're like the new Cowboys. They're like, it's our year. I'm like, no, it's not.
It's not happening.
As long as Kingsbury's their freaking coach, I don't think they're going to do very well. I mean, they have a lot of injuries right now, but I don't even think that like Kyler Murray's as good as like his potential. Like I think he could be better, but he's not. Ertz is out. Wait, Hopkins came back what, the last 5 games? 3 games?
Mhm.
But like if that's the only person you're giving the ball to, then
Connor got the
defense.
ball.
Who did?
Connor
Connor.
had it.
Yeah, but he didn't do Connor.
Inside joke, guys. Inside joke.
He didn't do very well. How about them 49ers though?
How about them 49ers?
How about my boy, Jimmy G?
Jimmy G looked fantastic.
Jimmy G had a day yesterday. I think
were a Super Bowl team yesterday.
Yeah, like I think that's the best I've seen him play. And not just running the ball. Because, we run the ball a lot. Like there were some passes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dean used to be a Cards fan.
No, thank you. Well, so the 49ers and the Cardinals traveled to Mexico City. This was a game that this was a home game the Cardinals gave up to go to Mexico City, which was funny because really they just gave the 49ers an additional home game.
82%.
82% of attendees were 49ers fans. I listened to a couple of podcasts this morning, and the people who were at the game were like, it felt like a home game. Like the crowd knew when to be quiet. They knew when to get loud. If you saw Colt McCoy had to use a silent count in Mexico. Yeah. Last year Murray got hurt and Colt McCoy played against us and like tore us up. It was like the most embarrassing game. Like we got our asses handed to us. Wow. And so there was like jokes of like, oh no, like we're going to play Colt McCoy. And the way the game started out, like they got down there, right? I think they got a field goal. And then we had like 2 3-and-outs. And I was like, oh shit. Like, and then they just took off. I mean, 38-10.
It's great. It was great.
So just a couple highlights. This is our 3rd game in a row where we've had a second half shutout. I know, I'm sorry. It's also our 3rd win in a row right now. The 49ers got hot the back half of the season last year.
Yep.
Jimmy threw 4 touchdowns yesterday. He didn't just pass them off. And he didn't run in the end himself.
So Ayuk had 2.
Debo had 1 and Kittle had 1.
Okay.
Ayuk.
Well, it was super funny because in fantasy so all of my leagues I have Ayuk. One of them I had Kittle, and the other one I was playing someone that had Kittle. So I was like, it's got to be Ayuk. It's got to be Ayuk. Let's just and Ayuk got that first touchdown, I think, and then Kittle got the second one. But I mean, we blew our opponents out.
No, not me. That if you watched the whole game yesterday, like because we had such a lead, if you saw in the 4th quarter, we took all of our starters out, and we put in Brock Purdy. We put in just like all the backups, and the Cardinals still couldn't do anything.
No.
Yeah. No, the Cardinals don't look so good right now. I also don't know how the Cardinals trained for this game because of the altitude. I know the 49ers were in Colorado Springs for like 3 days before this practicing at higher altitude. Because like, how it is like when you go to Colorado or anywhere like that, like walking up like 5 stairs, you can't breathe. Like I could not imagine playing a football game.
No. Yeah. And they played in the freezing cold too.
It was raining. And as soon as I saw the rain, I was like, oh my God, we do not do well in the rain. Thank God they were on real grass and not turf.
Well, you did.
I know. Yeah.
As to what, 6-4?
We're 6-4. And I said that we were going to win this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I said we were going to win this one.
Yep.
So we're 6-4. And then I just, our defense stepped it up. The Cardinals tried to go for it on 4th down twice, because that's the only way they were going to stay in the game. And then we shut them down. And then Jimmy Ward had that interception.
Yep.
And I wish that interception was great. If it would have been a pick 6, I would have won my fantasy.
So close.
Dude, I lost my fantasy league by 2 points.
That sucks. That's the worst.
Because I didn't play Pollard.
There you go.
Anyways, proud of my boys.
Nice.
That
Yeah.
was a good game.
And you guys took the lead in your division.
We did. Yeah.
The Seahawks out.
Yeah. We have the same record, but we beat them because we're 4-0 in the division right now.
Yep. It's awesome.
I know. And I was looking at our schedule, and I was looking at like the most recent power rankings, and I think the Dolphins are going to be the challenge for us.
Dolphins are good.
I know they're like power ranked 4th, and we're like 6th. So I'm like, shoot.
Well,
I know.
Yeah.
But
you guys play New Orleans this week?
Yes. At home. Our next 3 games are at home.
Nice.
Yeah, it's them, the Dolphins, and the Bucks.
What's up, David? Yes, the Chargers did give Mahomes. That's what we were just saying. You cannot give Mahomes any time at the end of those games. You got to run that clock down.
Yep, sure do.
But a good game. It wasn't a blowout. You know, it was much better than the game we had against you guys.
You guys looked better, yes. We looked better too. Man, if those 2 teams would have played each other when we went to Sunday Night Football.
Would have been a good game.
Yeah. I don't know. The 49ers played really good. We could have blew you guys out.
I don't think
you would have been really pissed off because at least the game we went to was close.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want any blowouts. I'll take the 3 points.
Well, where are you going? Is it this week or next week?
This week.
This week. Where are you going this week, Nicole?
We are going to Arizona to see the Chargers hopefully do the same thing that the 49ers did to the Cardinals. I am very excited, though. This is my second away game in 3 weeks. We were just up in Santa Clara for the 49ers Chargers Sunday game. And then Dennis and I were just like, let's go. You know, we don't have anything to do on the weekend. Let's go out there. Let's check out a new stadium. So I'm excited to see the Bird's Nest and just get that experience.
It's outdoors, right? It like Levi's?
So Janae, my friend was telling us that I guess they open the Bird's Nest if the weather's nice. So it is closed, but then if the weather's good, they'll open it. So
it's Arizona.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 70. So
yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I hope you guys win.
I do too. We have to win. We can't lose anymore.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I'll be watching from home.
When's your game?
Dude, every game I want to watch next week is like the 125.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But like seriously, all 3 games that I'm interested in, I was like, this isn't cool. They're all at the same time.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks and Raiders are
at the
same time.
Yeah, it is. And then so it's your game, my game, and then the Seahawks and Raiders. Those are the 3 games I'm interested in next week.
Oh, what a bummer. Well, your game's going to take precedent, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I know we talked a little bit about some of the games this week and just the lack of excitement, really. The one thing I did want to mention was for my Charger folk, Melvin Gordon was released from the Broncos, which was actually really sad to me. He hasn't done much, but Max Crosby, I literally cost him his job this week. But I don't know if he's going to end up somewhere else. He posted something on Instagram and just talked about the brotherhood of the guys that he's developed friendships with. And I know that him and Keenan Allen were really close. And it's always sad to see that, but I don't know. I don't know what Russ is going to do with that team, man. I don't know what Russ is doing.
Russ is going to retire.
They couldn't even beat the Raiders. The Raiders were 2-7.
Well,
I mean, now they're 3-7 or whatever they are. They both suck.
I know.
This is why Mahomes is better than Josh Allen. Oh, Ashley, do you think Mahomes is better than Josh Allen?
I think they're different style quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But
Josh Allen hasn't impressed me this year.
Josh Allen had a great year last year. And this year, I feel like he started out okay. Now it's just kind of like, you know, I guess I would say Mahomes is better. Mahomes can pull off crap like he just did against the Chargers. Yeah. I don't know that you see that all the time from Josh Allen. Josh Allen's really fun to watch.
He is.
Yeah.
And I don't think Mahomes is fun to watch. I think he's super cocky and
Sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, I just can't stand it. I cannot, like, literally can't stand him. And I love Josh Allen, but
same. I just like really don't like the Chiefs after the Super Bowl, man. Like I just can't.
I feel like the Chiefs are I was gonna say I feel like they're kind of becoming like
The Patriots,
yeah, kinda.
like the Brady Patriots.
Yeah, where it's just like
They just win.
They just win and everyone's starting to like hate them and resent them. They are a very good team, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating, especially being in their division.
And it sounded like a lot of Chiefs fans were at the game. I was telling you, like just watching on TV, and I was really surprised that we even had that many KC fans in California. Like I feel like all of our fans are like Chargers, Rams, Raiders, Niners, and Dallas.
So, well, you have to remember it's the Chargers.
Yeah, I know.
Got to remember it's the Chargers, and Kansas City is not that far for people to travel. But my mom went to that game, so we gave her tickets. She hasn't been to SoFi, so she was there and she thoroughly enjoyed it, which I thought was awesome. But she said it was probably about 60% red.
That's not bad. They're just loud.
They're very loud, but when I saw it on TV, I didn't think it was that red. Like it's definitely not the way that it is when we have Raiders games at home.
Yeah.
So
they're just loud.
Dean says Josh Allen is a better version of Cam Newton because he's a better passer than prime Cam. Mahomes will probably go down as the GOAT, and he doesn't need 7 or 8 rings.
He's going to be up there.
I don't want him to have 7 or 8 rings. Good.
Me neither. I know. I'm wondering what the Super Bowl is going to look like this year.
No.
There's going to be a playoff game on my birthday. I was looking at the playoff schedule. Now, obviously, we don't know where or who, but I was like,
A playoff game?
Yeah, there's a playoff game on my birthday.
Oh.
What if the 49ers make it? Are we going?
Could be fun. Heck yeah, we're going.
There's a game on my birthday, so that's Saturday, and then there's one on Sunday. So we could just depending on which game we want, we can make my vacation starts that week.
Oh, dude, let's do it.
Okay.
That would be super fun. And especially if they're not playing the Chargers.
Well, it'll be AFC versus AFC and NFC versus NFC, so it won't. Yeah. But if the 49ers make it that far, it'd be really cool to go see another playoff game.
I think they will.
I think that's like week 2 of the playoffs, so they got to make it.
We gotta keep an eye on that for sure.
Yes. Anyways, I digress. So what games are you excited for next week?
All right. So Thanksgiving week, right? Lots of games on Thursday. I think it's always fun watching Dallas on Thanksgiving. Dallas and the Lions, those are the 2 teams that always play. So I like that tradition. I do want to, check out those games. But for me, I'm mostly excited about, obviously, Chargers, Cardinals, 49ers, New Orleans, and Seahawks and Raiders. My husband's a huge Seahawks fan. For those of you that don't follow us on Instagram, you probably should, but I posted a story the other day. We hosted Friendsgiving, and Ashley was over at my house, and I see Dennis running around. What is he doing? He's got boxes and he's running downstairs and he's running outside, and everybody's like, what is happening? This guy ordered a huge blow up Santa with the Seahawks logo and colors all over. And it's sitting outside of our house. And to make it worse, Chargers don't have one. So I can't even buy one to put up there.
I offered to buy a 49ers one, good rivalry.
People would be so confused with my Chargers license plate frame, the Chargers and the Seahawks sticker on my car, the Chargers and the Seahawks flag in my house. And they're going to have this 49ers blow up. They're going to be like, what are these people doing?
Maybe I'll get one from my house.
Oh,
nobody will care. Brixton and I will.
And I'll also want to see the Rams and Chiefs game.
Yeah, it's funny because I was interested in all those same games. It just seems like a lot of important division type games. And then obviously I'll watch some football on Thursday since, malls are finally closed on Thanksgiving. Thank God.
Nice.
It'll be 2 years in a row. I don't have to work on Thanksgiving. Be real nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So Dean says, yeah, I saw that the Pats play the Chargers next season, and I think we play in New England.
Ooh.
I would love to go to that game. I want
to go out there. So
we should go to that game.
We need to figure out like a stadium tour.
I know. I want to go there, and I want to. I think they're also playing the Vikings. I want to check out that stadium too.
Their fans look fun. Like even just watching that game against Dallas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, remember the Vikings game? The people that we met.
Yeah, they were super nice.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dean saw the Seahawks thing.
Well, that's why last night I texted you because I was with a bunch of there's like a 49ers club that watches football by me. So I go and watch football with them now. And then I can watch all the games. But I was like, oh, and I was telling them about Dennis putting that up. And that's why I texted you yesterday. I was like, can you send me the picture so I could show them?
So ridiculous. It was pretty funny though. He got me good. So the games that you're excited about this week?
It's the same. Saints and the Niners, Chargers, Cards, Seahawks, Raiders.
There you go.
Yeah. I like the Rams Chiefs game, but I think the Rams are done.
Yeah. They're not so good.
Like, how do you go win the Super Bowl and then just...
Well, the Bengals aren't doing much either.
Yeah.
I mean,
the Bengals didn't spend all kinds of money on players to go and win the Super Bowl.
One and done, right?
Yeah.
They spent all that money to win the Super Bowl. And now what?
Well, when Cooper Kupp gets hurt, you can't win anything, I guess.
Oh, it sucks. And then what's up with OBJ? He still hasn't.
Yeah.
I think either the Giants or Dallas are his number 2. Because I thought he was going to come to the 49ers if he wants to win the Super Bowl again.
Yeah, they were talking about how did they word it? I can't remember, but we have so many weapons on the 49ers right now. Like how would we could add him, but already it's hard enough to get the ball in the hands of CMC, Debo, Ayuk, Kittle, Juszczyk. It's like, okay, OBJ, we'll put you on the team. You may or may not even touch the football though.
Right.
So he probably wants to go somewhere where he's going to be like an all-star.
Yeah, I mean, you can't with and I love Debo so much. I love that guy. But him, Kittle, Ayuk, I mean, everyone had such a killer game. It's I would say CMC less than anybody else.
Yeah, he didn't have very many yards after the catch. But I like how they spread the ball around and they didn't just target CMC or just target Debo.
That's my favorite.
Well, and I think that threw off the defense because they're like, okay, they're going to run it with CMC.
Yep. I feel like both of our teams did a pretty good job of doing that this week.
Yeah.
Odell should come to New England if he wants a ring. Almost went to New England last year.
Maybe
he
needs to go play for the New York Giants or Jets because apparently those teams are doing pretty good. Who would have thunk it?
I know. I need the Jets and the Bengals to just lose for the next couple of weeks so we can get our way back up into the playoff picture.
It could happen.
It could
happen. I know. I need the Seahawks to lose.
They're not going to lose against the Raiders.
You never know.
God, I hope they don't. For my sake.
This is a tough one for us.
Yep. It's the same thing with the Rams and the Chiefs, but the Rams aren't going to do anything. Yeah.
No, the Chiefs will win.
Of course. Probably going to blow them out.
I say you just see that wild card spot.
And are they hosting the Rams? So are they playing in SoFi again?
I don't know.
Back-to-back games at SoFi.
You guys? Yeah, because you guys are away, so I would think that they were.
Yeah.
I wonder if they just stayed out here.
Probably. Well, it's Thanksgiving.
They have to work on Thanksgiving just like I had to work on Thanksgiving. Sometimes I tell myself that. When I used to have to work on Thanksgiving, I'm like, those football players are working right now, not with their families. And I got to go to work too.
Yeah. Well, I got to do it. We couldn't give enough targets to OBJ. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
yeah. I don't know if Dallas could either, though. I mean, Pollard just proved himself last week.
I know. Well, maybe he won't play this year. We're like over halfway through the season.
I know. Or he'll come just for like playoffs.
Yeah, but he's going to be so out of shape, like not like conditioned.
Right. I know. Who knows?
So, well, Thanksgiving is this week.
Thanksgiving.
Let's see. We had Friendsgiving with you
Mhm.
Saturday. I'm going to another Friendsgiving tomorrow, and then Thanksgiving on Thursday. That's a lot of turkey.
It's a lot of turkey.
It's a lot of food.
We had so much leftovers, and Lux is like, I'm not eating any more turkey. This is ridiculous. We've had this for like 5 days in a row. I was like, it's been 2 days. You're fine.
What do you even do with all the left? You know what I mean? Like, what do you do with that?
Well, what we did, right? Just have everyone come back over, watch football, and eat.
Yeah. I could do it for like 2 days, and after that, I think I'm done.
No, I couldn't even do the turkey. I was like, nope.
I want some tamales.
Yes. That's Christmas.
I know. That's time.
It's time.
Well, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Honestly,
Yeah.
your aunt or whoever it was that used to make those cheesy potatoes.
Dude. Okay, so Nicole, they're doing a late Thanksgiving on the 3rd of December in Orange County. I'm just saying, maybe I'll.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think I've got a wedding reception that day, but
I've learned how to make them, so I should make them. But oh, those are so good. I'm a sides girl. You know that? Like I've always preferred sides over the main dish. But if I had to pick a dish, I mean, it would be a potato dish. Normally, at a normal Thanksgiving, I think it's probably mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
But yes, those. I forget what they call them, company potatoes or whatever they are just.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I haven't had those in years.
I like the sides the best. I mean, turkey, I prefer the turkey the next day on a sandwich than like hot turkey with gravy, but I want all the sides. I want the stuffing, I want the potatoes, green beans, the rolls.
Same.
So
Cranberries.
Oh God,
Cranberries? Huh?
Dean says, if the Chargers and the Rams hosted the NFC title game in the same year, wonder how that would work since the game will be played the same day. Same if the Jets, maybe whoever has a better record?
Yeah, I don't know. Or they'd have to go use another stadium, maybe like how they just used Detroit for that
Bills game. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to do a poll on our Instagram. People's favorite, or maybe not even a poll, a question.
Yeah.
We want to know what your favorite Thanksgiving dish is. So make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and answer our question.
Yes, please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, touchdowns _and_ tight ends. Remember, hit the like button, hit the bell so you get notifications when we're going live. And I think we're coming back next week too, right?
Let me double check my schedule, but I believe I work at home next. Yes, we are. I'm done with meetings at 2:00. So
I will not be calling you at all to tell you about the Cardinals Chargers game, and I will wait to talk while we're here.
Yeah. When do you come home on Monday?
Yeah.
Sunday night. Okay.
Monday.
That's fine. Yeah. So make sure you guys join us next week. We're trying 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row, guys. We're going for 3 next week. So join us. Have a really, really happy Thanksgiving. Good luck to your teams. And we look forward to catching up with you all next week.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Bye.
Bye.